Hey guys, in the kitchen here with me, Ronald Furman. Tonight I'm gonna teach you how to cook sirloin steak fajitas. The first thing you wanna do is you want to wash your sirloin steak really well over cold water. By the way, if you want to clean it even more, you can also use lemon or citrus. Then, using a very sharp knife, you want to remove the fat off the steak. After that, what you're going to do is you're going to spray the steak with a little bit of oil so that the seasoning can stick well. All you need is a little bit, not too much. You don't want to soak it with oil. Then you're going to use a little bit of salt. I'm using here Himalayan sea salt, by the way. I prefer this salt over the white salt. There you go, not too much salt. You don't want it to come out too salty. Now, we're going to put a little bit of black pepper on it. You don't want to use too much, just enough. Next, you're gonna put a little bit of garlic powder. Just want to spread it evenly, but not too much. There you go. And lastly, you're gonna put some smoked paprika on it. This smoked paprika, by the way, is very good. My wife and I bought it in Trader Joe's. I highly recommend it. This gives it a nice smoky flavor. Spread it evenly. It also gives the meat some nice color. I can smell it, it smells so good. And there you go. The sirloin steak is seasoned and ready to be cooked in the air fryer. Just so you know, the other side has to be seasoned in the same way. You're gonna spray it with a little bit of olive oil, and then you're gonna use a little bit less salt because this is a thin steak and we don't want it to be too salty. After the salt, you're gonna use the black pepper, then the garlic powder and the paprika. So now I'm going to put the sirloin steak pieces into our amazing brand new Kosori air fryer. My wife bought this on Amazon for a very good price. I will add a link in the description box in case you would like to buy it. By the way, it has been preheated to 400 degrees in 5 minutes. So I'm gonna put these pieces in carefully, one by one. Air fryers are amazing because you can cook faster. Okay? I'm gonna set it up to cook our steak to medium well temperature. It has all the options here that I need. So the manual recommends that we cook it for just 8 minutes. Now what I am going to do is I am going to cook this fire roasted bell peppers and onions with red, yellow, and green bell peppers mix in this pan. So you want to make sure that this is all spread nice and even in the pan. If you want, you can cover it, and occasionally you want to stir it to make sure that it cooks well. So we're gonna let this cook for about 10 minutes. So the steak is ready. Let's see what it looks like. Wow, look at that. It cooked for 8 minutes at 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and it looks delicious. Now we are going to cut the steak that I cooked in the air fryer into smaller pieces, strips. So now our peppers with onions mix is ready, and our sirloin steak is ready. We have cut it into smaller pieces. Now it's time to simply heat up the tortilla wraps and put everything together. By the way, if you want, you can add cheese to your tortilla wrap. Some people prefer that. In this occasion, I'm just gonna do it without the cheese. Just the steak and the onions and peppers mix. So let me show you guys what it looks like. I'm gonna put the steak first. Okay, just enough. And then I'm gonna put some of the onions and peppers mix. So let's see what it tastes like. Wow, this is so good. Thank you, Lord.